welcome back to Mom and Me Cooking. I'm Mom.
And I'm me.
And today we're making chicken soup. I want to take a minute before we start our chicken soup recipe to say a big thank you to all of our viewers. We've hit over 730 views in countries all over the world, including Pakistan, India, Australia, and of course here in the United States and Canada. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Today for chicken soup, it's a pretty fun and simple recipe that you can accommodate however you and your family like. This is what we do. We keep it pretty simple here in our house. What you're gonna do, get your big pot and a whole chicken. I, for the sake of time, have already cut up our whole chicken. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the chicken and we're gonna put it in our pot. I touch the chicken. I know a lot of people don't like touching chicken, so you can use tongs if you like. I had a friend once who asked me how I make my chicken soup, and I told her that I cut up the chicken, and she said, so does that mean you actually touch the chicken? And I said, I do. I mean, I wash my hands after, but I do touch the chicken. So anyways, take it, fill your pot with water. Ooh, splashy. And we're gonna turn this on high until the water boils and then let it simmer for 40 minutes. Hi again, guys. So while our chicken is cooking, I do a few things just to get prepared for when it's done. The first thing I do is I chop up one onion, and I do that in my food processor just because that's the way I like to do it. So I'll get that ready on the plate. I take 4 or 5 or whatever you have garlic cloves and I crush those. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I get some rosemary. I got some fresh outside from my garden, but you can buy dried if you don't have it. And to get rosemary off of its stem, you hold it on one end. And, hi Kyle.
Hi.
Ugh, it's not working for me. And you pull it off, but it's not coming off. There we go, like that. See how it came right off? Can you see that? And then I actually don't have thyme fresh, so I do use dried. So I just get, with soup, the nice thing is you can measure if you want. This is about a tablespoon. But if you just want to eyeball things, that's great. It's going into a big pot, so whether it's a little bit more or a little bit less of something, it doesn't really matter. For us, we keep it simple. We don't add a lot to it, but you could add white beans are good. You could use any kind of pasta or rice, or whatever you like as your like, you know, a starch in the soup, whatever you like. Okay, so our chicken is ready to come off the pot, or out of this pot. So I'm gonna move it over here. Ooh. And I like to use tongs and a spoon so I don't get splashed. So first I'll take out a leg. Then this part, woo. And another leg. Okay, then I'm going to take the ingredients that I prepared. I have 1 whole onion, some rosemary, thyme, and garlic, and I'm going to put it into the broth that we have started. And I'm going to put this on low and let it cook together. And I'm also going to add about a 1/4 cup of some bouillon, chicken flavored bouillon cubes. Okay. Put that on low for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to cut up our chicken and get that ready to go in. See you in a few. Okay, so I took our chicken, took off all the skin, got rid of all the bones, and chopped up. And here, chopped it up, and here's what we have. So now I'm just going to add it to the soup. And heat this up for about 20 minutes, just make it warm, and then you can serve it. You can serve it over rice, over pasta, and it's delicious. One thing I wouldn't do is add the rice and pasta to the pot because it'll absorb all your broth. Hope you enjoy, and we'll be tasting soon.
So when you are done, you can add noodles or rice. Just make sure not to do it when it's in a big pot because then it will absorb the broth and you won't have any. So you can add them kind of with anything.
You could add both
Or just one.
Yeah.
Or none.
Yeah. Or nothing.
Oh. I for some reason like a lot of noodles.
I also like hot noodles.
Here. I'm going to take the rice now. I like one scoop of rice. I don't like too much of rice.
Okay. I'm gonna add some rice. I like one scoop. So I add this much. And mix it around. And
I need a little bit of everything. Make sure to like and subscribe.
bye.
Bye.